The Bro Show on your radio breakfast extreme Megamix 101.9 FM. Happy Friday, Megamixers. Beautiful day. 21st of August 2020. Hope you're doing well and fine. Megamixers, we're always reminding you na kahit ano pa ang ating pinagdaraanan, kaya natin yan. Kailangan lang ng disiplina, kailangan lang ng determinasyon, and of course, kailangan natin maging konsiderable para sa ating kapwa. Happy morning, Megamixers! Happy day to you, Guam! Magandang buhay sa iyo, kabayan. This is your Radio Breakfast Extreme, Megamix 101.9 FM, and welcome to the Bro Show, where we talk about everything and anything and try to make sense on what's happening. My name is DJ Dudes. Your paring Dudes, your Kuya Dudes. And I am with the bro, starting with our professor from the Philippines, ang kasing simpatiko ni Elvin Montenegro, Professor Matt Lester Mattel. Prof, good morning.
Good morning, DJ Dudes. Half a day Guam at good morning and half a day sa ating very special guest na si Elvin Montenegro. Nako, very iconic guest itong makakapiling natin ngayong umaga.
Oh yes, good morning, Prof. And to complete our trio, ang kasing guwapo ni Gregory Fausto Bojo Molina.
Ay, ako, good. Natatakot na talaga ako din sa mga intro ni Dudes eh, di ba? Consistent and well. Anyways, good morning, half a day Guam, in another Friday morning here. Sana okay kayo. I know there's a lot of things happening, but of course, sabi nga ni Prof, good morning Prof, good morning Dudes, at good morning sa ating special guest. Maraming salamat sa pagpapaunlak sa atin. At Dudes, take it away. Ikaw na bahala mag-introduce sa ating simpatikong panauhin ngayong araw na.
Well, as we all know, Friday is always special to us. And to make it extra special, we have a very special guest, multi-talented and one of the most sought-after actors of today's generation. Ang totoong Gregory Fausto, ang totoong Elvin Montenegro, pogi na, yayamanin pa, Mr. Adrian Alandy, also known as Luis Alandy. Sir, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Happy day there sa mga kababayan natin sa Guam, and to everyone, good morning.
Good morning. Kamusta ba dyan?
Araw talaga yung araw nandito sa... Kitang-kita yung mga linya ng blinds.
Good morning, sunshine.
Ang tawag dyan is lighting effect. Meron ka pang ano.
Yan,
Oo nga eh.
Oo. Ray of
Sa
light.
umaga talaga.
O akong tiger.
We are so happy to have you. We are so happy to have you. Kamusta? Kamusta ka dyan sa Pilipinas?
Well, I'm doing well. I'm healthy, thankfully, and so it's been a struggle in the industry of in show business right now. Pero keep living every day. Just think positive, and well, thank you guys again for having me. Medyo iba yung effect na para ako naka-filter. May linya-linya. Pero yun, good morning guys.
Good morning. Si Adrian Alandy, also known of course as Luis Alandy, katropa natin dito sa Guam yan kasi Adrian has visited or had visited Guam multiple times, di ba? The last time that you were here, I remember, naglaro pa tayo ng basketball, di ba?
Yes, that I think it was 2018. I remember that was the first time we went there. I was there last year for Independence Day. I was there for like just one whole day, maybe less than a day I was there.
One whole day, ayan.
Pero one whole day lang, yeah.
Nagparamdam lang, tapos hi guys, tapos balik na sa Pilipinas. Right. Professor Bodge, ang dami nating tanong kay Adrian Alandy. We want to know him more. We want to know him deeper. Take it away. Ano ba yung mga questions natin sa kanya?
Well, ako props to Adrian. I've been a fan of his work. Simula pa dun sa dulo ng walang hanggan, napapanood ko na si kaya sabi ko iconic. Iconic eh. Si Clarence, di ba? Sa dulo ng walang hanggan.
Oh, grabe.
Clarence.
Talagang mga almost every year when you look at his work, talagang very iconic and really a staple of Philippine TV and film. Ang una kong tanong kay Adrian, of course, we want, para doon, unfortunately, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, for you, what was it like starting in the business? How did you get into show business? Ito ba yung isang bagay na plinano mo? Did you have other plans? So we just wanted to let our viewers or our listeners know paano ka napasok sa industriya ng show business. At meron bang mga moments na naaalala mo na, para maalaala mo kaya moments when you started?
Oh, well, I have to go back to to parang time travel. Well, it was 1997 edition. It wasn't really something that I really wanted to pursue. High school. So it was my cousin who wanted to try. I think it was kasi nung time ng mga late 90s dyan nagusbungan yan sila Broshow with sa gimmick and with the sorry Kuya di na tatawag Kuya Bojo kasi never na makita tinawag na Kuya.
No, never.
And then with GMA, I think ano yung kalaban nyo, Bodge? TGIS. So I think that started yung interest ng mga teenage before going into the industry. And my cousin wanted to audition, and he brought me along. I think me and my brothers went there to the audition, and ako lang ang nakuha sa amin lahat. So I think 1997, we went, pila pa nun. Wala pa nun yung mga parang reality show. Talagang pipila ka sa labas na mahaba. You wait like all day. I don't know kung paano sila Bodge nung time na yun with the Star Circle. Pero ako with GMA, I started with GMA around 97. So pumila sa labas, and then we went through series of parang, can you act, can you dance, can you... Ano ba mga pinagawa sa amin nun? Yung basta papaiyakin ka na lang bigla yung mga ganon. And then I was launched in GMA around 98. And siguro the trials, I think, or the adjustments during when I was starting is like, because I lived in Antipolo, sort of like a province, not really a province, Taytay, Rizal. So, yung going to locations before, I think, without any maps or with... But you still remember that?
Yeah.
Yung alam kung paano ka pupunta sa location. And yung wala ka pang sariling kotse. So, yeah, I think those were just yung mga struggles when we were starting.
Oo, ngayon kasi Taytay Rizal is near, pero dati you can imagine the distance, malayo yun, di ba? Just like Cavite and Manila, Bulacan and Manila, we can only imagine yung hirap na dinaanan mo.
Oo, wala pang maps, wala pang Waze before.
Oo,
talagang magtatanong-tanong ka pa, kada kanto tatanungin mo pa kung nasaan yung location, right? Adrian, meron lang ako... Good times, yeah. Meron lang ako sasabihin, kami hindi rin namin tinawag na kuya si Bojo Hindi rin Yeah. Respeto kay Bojo. Hindi rin namin siya tinawag na ang tawag namin sa kanya, Tito. Joke lang, Bodge. Joke. Yan, It just showed, Bodge, na you really pave the way for so many great artists katulad ni Adrian Alandy.
Well, i-share ko lang. Actually, yung experience si Adrian is almost similar to most of mga nagkakaroon ng puwang sa industriya. Yung mga hindi namin gusto pero kami ang napili. There's 5 of us pero ako lang ang nakuha. May mga ganun talaga. May mga instances na kung sino pa yung ayaw, siya pa yung nakakapasok at nakakagawa ng pangalan. Anyways, pero I admire si Adrian. Actually, nung nag-start siya, busy nga kami noon 98, 99. Pero nung lumipat siya sa ABS ng mga 2000, I remember talking to Direct Lauren Yogi. Kasi ganun kami sa grupo namin sa Gimmick. may tatanungin niya na, o sino tong batang to, si John Lloyd no, na nakita namin. Sino dyan sa grupong yan ang tingin mo aangat? Sabi ko, yung batang yan, meron yan, may nasa mata. Si Adrian is one of those, pumasok kasi siya as pre-established na from GMA. Lumipat siya sa ABS. Nasabi ko, Direk, may laman tong batang to. Bata ang tawag eh. Kasi nga, medyo veterano na kami at that time. Pero I never had a chance to work with him. Pero as you said a while ago, Dutch, nag-pave way to a new hindi ko naman sasabihin na a new breed of actors, pero nandun yung mga yung talagang aktor, hindi lang artista. Kasi pag artista marami yan eh. Ang aktor, yung marunong, meron talaga, they could put something on the table and you could work with them. Anyways, Luis, tawagin na kita Luis, mas kilala kita Luis eh. Sa mga nakita mo nung time na yon, and then sino pa yung mga sa tingin mo while you were starting, sino pa yung mga naging kung bakit tinitingnan mo as a hierarchy na titingnan mo na kung sino yung pwede mong gusto kong maging ganito, gusto kong maging ganyan. Sino ang naging pattern mo kung sakasakali when you were starting?
Yeah, I think I remember when I was starting noong 97, 98 in GMA. I was really a fan of TGIS and gaming. So I was looking up to you guys, and no joke, talagang alam niyo yung feeling na yun nung 90s di ba? Yung people were really lining up, go to your mall shows, and I was really one of those fans of that Saturday show.
Wow.
So when I was in GMA around 98, 99, 2000, I really wanted to stop from the business because I don't know if I could handle it. I'm an introvert person. So I wasn't really outgoing. So talagang nagulat ako that ABS called me up around 2000, and then I went to like workshop for how many months, and then that's when I met you guys, yung mga may gathering, and I was really a fan, and I wanted to be close to some of you guys. Let's like the late Rico is really one of my, I think I consider mga mentors ko when I was starting in ABS, and Jericho who I worked with in Pangako Sa'yo before. Pero I never really had the chance to parang be friends with yung mga really older generation So I wanted kayo yung mga pinapanood ko talaga, and I was really a fan of during the late 90s na show. So sabi ko, I really wanted to be respectful to you guys and be really mentored by you kung how it is to kasi wala akong naging mentor kahit ngayon wala akong naging parang sort of parang I look up to him and I wanted to be him, parang gano'n. Siguro yung fan of sila Cesar Montano before, Richard, si Kuya Aga, Richard Gomez and Kuya Aga, siguro yun yung parang I wanted to be like them, pero it's just so hard to be that big star. I just really wanted to be an actor.
I mean, staying in the business for what, 22 years, 23 years?
Yeah,
Grabe yun.
It's an achievement, yeah.
Exactly. Luis, ano yung sa haba ng karera mo? I mean, really strong career, di ba? Stable and strong career sa show business. Hindi biro talaga yan because we all know may mga magagaling na artista naman, mga magagaling na aktor o mga magagaling na actress. Pero hindi sila nagtatagal, di ba? For so many reasons. Pero ikaw, you really stayed in the business. It's not just staying people like you. We love watching you, and that's in a different discussion. Hindi lang nagstay, kundi gusto ng tao, di ba? Doon sa haba ng karera mo, ano yung tatlo sa mga pinakagusto mong mga naging roles? At paano ka naghahanda kapag meron kang bagong roles? Ganon.
The process of of course, the three roles that just came up to my mind is one. I did a movie around 2015. Anino sa likod ng buwan. This is just a movie with just three actors in it. Me, Anthony Falcon, tapos si LJ Reyes and ako. It's parang ano siya parang one take movie lang siya So sa whole movie was, if you watch it, if you saw the movie, if you saw the film, I don't know if you've seen 1917. It's like a one
17.
It's like a one take thing lang the whole movie. So that was very memorable because it's full of when pag nagkamali ka in the middle of the scene, you have to do it again in the beginning. So, it's not like
one take lang, dire-diretso, no? Yeah.
One take lang. And then another one that came up to my mind is when I worked with Mike De Leon around 2017. I did Citizen Jake. Mike De Leon was, that's why I wanted to be a director later on in my career, and I'm pursuing it now. And excuse me, I think the role, the last one, I think is in a series. Sa dulo na walang hanggan. It paved the way.
Yun.
Paved the way for.
Naalala ko yun. Doon talaga naging household name si Luis Alandy. I think that was with Claudine and Carlos Agassi, no?
Yes, and it was purely accidental. How I don't know. I don't know if it's accidental, but the series was maraming characters. Then for some reason, the past, yung story ng past really didn't connected with the viewers. So na-retain yung future, yung present, which is us. So I think I was very lucky to be part of the present kasi kung past ako, natanggal ka agad. Wala na. I don't know what happened.
Budge, go ahead.
Yeah. So I don't know. Actually, the way I see Luis right now, came from acting. Tapos you are venturing out to directing. You said you're taking courses right now, and you have a career path that you're you're pursuing right now. Pero with this pandemic that happened, I think you ventured into something that is actually off tangent to what you're doing currently right now. Can you kindly share that? I think you're going into something that is actually more on the mainstream career in the Philippines. Parang.
Yeah, yung parang sinasabi nila na 8 to 5 work talaga.
Correct. Correct.
I tried venturing. I am in real estate business. Is it okay if I mention I'm working with the DMCI property, DMCI homes, selling condominiums and mga bahay, and I think it's booming in Manila right now.
That's good. You're actually trying to have a life outside show business at the kasi that's one of the hardest transitional thing. Based on my experience, hindi naman ako medyo mahirap kasi I pulled out myself totally from the industry. Pero that's a good thing na he is actually pursuing a different field aside from show business, because both could work for your advantage. So tama lang yung ginagawa ni Luis.
With sales, with property sales, akala mo it's really easy because at first parang sabihin mo, shit, sabihin mo, ang dali bumenta, pero it's really hard with the current situation that we're in. People are really holding on to their money, and they're really hard. They're really they don't want to invest because looking forward, they don't know what's going to happen in a few months or like in a couple of months away from now. So still, no, di ba, parang wala pa tayong vaccine. So people are really afraid to invest. But that's a challenge for him. I saw it as a challenge. Also, I'm sort of like improving myself with how I communicate with people because in the line of show business, sometimes when people start reaching out to you and parang nagkakaroon ka ng how do you call it, Bojo? Yung parang deaf ear sometimes, yung parang ang daming mga bulong, ang daming mga nagsasabi. So sometimes binablock mo yung iba and then pero with sales, kailangan you have to be open and you have to learn how to deal with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Adrian, you mentioned yes, nasa uncertain times tayo ngayon kaya yung iba medyo nag-hold back nga bago mag-invest lalo na sa real estate property. But there's good news I read this yesterday na yung mga bangko sa Pilipinas tinaasan pa yung mga allowable na housing loans para umikot yung economy natin at para mabuhay yung housing industry natin. So I guess in no time, lalo na kapag nag-open uli yung market natin, for sure, napakarami ang mag-i-invest, lalo na sa Pilipinas, in terms of real estate. So good luck on that venture sa'yo, Adrian, okay?
Thank you.
Prof, yes. Prof, yeah.
I was just about to say that this is, this is difficult for us in all industries. And ang maganda dito, the silver lining is that there is a silver lining and that there is an end to this. And it has affected us in so many ways. But ang maganda dito, we know that as soon as a vaccine is developed, things will get back to normal. And I think and ngayon ba, Luis, how you see the market sa real estate, would you say that it's a buyer's market ba? Or talaga bang bagsak yung mga presyo ng property? Or pareho pa rin ba? And, people are just not choosing to buy because of the pandemic. Is it a good time to buy property at this point?
Well, technically, it really is a good time to buy property because lots in Manila are slowly diminishing. You can even find a good lot in the city or near work. You have to go outside nearly province area like Cavite, Pampanga to get a really good lot. And the travel time going to Manila, it's just so, how do you call it? Disastrous.
Brutal.
Yeah.
So the prices really are not going down in terms of the condominiums, but they're giving like flexible payment terms because of what happened. And also developers, they understand that it's really hard to earn right now, but there are flexible terms. I think from 30% down payment, we got it down to 20% and additional few months to pay with a down payment.
Nice. Oo, laking tulong. Yes, Bodge.
Dudes, meron din ako nabasa kahapon na right now kasi the landscape of everything is changing because of this pandemic, and most of the companies right now are realizing that yung work from home is possible right now. So may mga tao talaga na I think it's better for them to invest on a very good property like in Manila. Hindi ka na kailangan bumiyahe kasi nga horrendous ang traffic in Manila.
Yeah.
Meron silang bumibili ng outskirts like in Bulacan or Pampanga or in Laguna, Cavite. Mga big properties are still available. I bet you bababa din ang presyo niya, and to establish more on that thing kasi yun na lang ang kailangan talaga lang sa Pilipinas is a strong internet connection.
Yeah.
Yun na lang talaga. I think so if you're trying to buy a property right now,
Tabi ng cell tower, no?
Ayan na si Adrian.
Adrian.
Yes. Yes, we know who to contact, okay? We know who to contact. Siyempre, first and foremost, trustworthy at superstar pa, Adrian Luis Alandy. So if you need a
Thank
property
you.
in the Philippines, this is the person to contact to. Ayan, di ba? May connection ka pa. Tuturuan ka pa nga niyan. Mag-acting.
Bakas ka pa ni Direk, no? In the
Baka
future.
makas ka pa, di ba? Yes. We mentioned earlier na the last time na I saw Adrian Alandy dito sa Guam, naglaro yan ng basketball. And it was really impressive kasi he played basketball alongside with the PBA legends few years ago. Ang galing nito, grabe. Oo, kasi we always see Adrian Alandy sa screen, 'di ba, sa mga drama, sa mga movies, pero yung makita siya na naglalaro ng basketball, it's really refreshing eh. Hindi lang basta playing basketball eh, really very effective inside the hardcourt. So ngayon tanungin natin kasi NBA playoffs is happening right now. Let's ask Adrian kung ano mga predictions, kung meron siya mga favorite teams. Prof. Bodge, go ahead.
See, I think what we can do is we can ask si Adrian, si Luis. I'll line up the teams and probably Bodge and Dudes can help. Tapos let us know who's your pick, okay?
Unfortunately, my team is out.
Oh, what's your team?
Chicago Bulls.
Ay,
I've always been a Bulls fan.
True blue
Zach Levine.
Chicago fan.
Zach Levine.
Zach Levine, no? Sige, I'll start off. Milwaukee, Orlando.
I'll still go with Milwaukee in the whole series.
Alright, okay. 1-0, no? Pero yeah, makabawi yun. Bodge.
Eto, this is 2-0 na. Boston, Philly.
You know what? Without a real true point guard, Philadelphia is really in trouble. Without Ben Simmons, I think the flexibility, the versatility of the Boston lineup is just overwhelming Philadelphia.
All right, Dudes.
Eto, Toronto or Brooklyn?
Toronto.
Defending champs.
Madali.
And their defense is spectacular.
Yes.
I think they're the best defensive team in the league.
Kita mo yung disparity talaga, no?
Consistent.
I think I read in a column that they have 20 different sets of defensive sets. So it's really hard to predict how they're going to defend a certain type of team because they could really adjust in, like, they have 20 different sets of defensive sets.
Wow.
And can I say, a lot of people wrote them off, no, the start of the season when Kawhi went to the Clippers, but surprisingly they're very good.
Federal beat, grabe.
Ito, very interesting, controversial matchup, Miami, Indiana.
Well, I go with the Heat.
All right.
Jimmy Butler came from
Jimmy
Chicago.
By association.
Homegrown, Chicago.
Eto, gusto ko tong matchup na to. LA versus Portland.
Grabe yan, grabe. I think that series, I think, will be one of the most exciting series. Both lineups are fully loaded. I'm a fan of LeBron's. I'm not a fan of LeBron, but I'm a fan of LeBron's work on and off the court. And Damian Lillard is really lighting it up. I think ever since the Clippers lost, mapapasigaw ka na lang kung ano yung mga bombs away from midcourt and stuff. That's in game. So I don't know. I'm half with that, but I'll go with the Lakers just for the Lake Show.
I think Bodjo is rooting for the Portland, ano? Bodjo. Portland ng ang bentahe ni Bodjo. Yes, Adrian.
But for me, kasi it's like a redemption season with Kobe's passing.
Correct.
To complete the narrative, to complete the story.
Yeah, just for the drama.
Just for the drama, yes, and of course for LeBron's legacy. But I love how you put it. even though that you are not a fan of LeBron James, you are a fan of his work. On and off the court, we cannot really deny how great the guy is, di ba? Hindi lang sa galing sa basketball, but sa mga humanitarian activities niya, always ready to give a lending hand, a helping hand.
And how he deals with people, you could see it. It's not really yung suplado na superstar. Of course, he zones out, but then he gives them his time, and off the court, he really gives a lot to yung mga blessings na nakuha niya. He gives a lot.
Yeah.
Just to ask this, okay? Just to ask this. LeBron or Jordan, even though, of course, I know your answer now. Masabi ko lang. Gusto ko lang masabi.
Number 23. Michael Jordan.
Yeah. But going back to the playoffs. Okay. Yun. Adrian, Houston Rockets versus the OKC.
Houston Rockets.
2-0 na yan.
2-0 na.
Uh-huh.
All right. Go ahead, Bodge.
Go. Last na natin si yung actually I like this matchup yung Utah versus Denver.
Yan din I think Denver right now doesn't have a full lineup. Some of the guys are out. I think Barton is out with injury. Gary Harris is out with injury. If they have a full lineup, I really have them winning the series. But I also like Utah's defensive strategy, and with one Conley, I think he's coming back. So I'm picking Utah over Denver.
Ito, last
over Denver. Okay.
very controversial matchup also. LA Clippers versus the Mavericks.
The Mavericks. Doncic fan, man. Well, you can't deny the Clippers yung I think every position in their lineup is really talented. But it's if they can contain Luka, I think they if Paul George would just be hitting some of the shots that he normally does during the game 2, I think Dallas is really in trouble. But I think what happened in game 1 when KP got it really cost them the game. Pero it's gonna be an exciting series. I don't know. I'm just picking Dallas because I'm a Luka fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
last.
No, Bodge.
Okay. Go ahead, last. Since we're talking about everything now, sige, sino magkaharap? Who do you think will face off in the NBA Finals?
Finals.
Prediction.
Oh, from the East, I think it's either Boston or Toronto will emerge as I think I would love to see a classic Boston and LA finals. I just don't know if it's the Clippers or the Lakers, pero
LA pa rin.
Boston, LA.
It's been what? It's been more than a decade since the last time they met, right? Kobe and
almost 10 years.
Kevin Garnett pa yun eh. Yung huli, di ba?
2010 pa yun, yeah.
20, wow, a decade, yes. Wow. Adrian, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate and we are so happy to have you here in this beautiful Friday morning dyan sa Pilipinas at dito sa Guam. Maraming salamat. Napakabuti mo at napakapogi ni Adrian.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. It's just an honor. I hope we can visit Guam again soon.
Yes.
Pag nag-lift na, yeah.
Anything that you want to promote, anything that you want to share to our listeners, you have the board right now.
Yeah, go Adrian.
Thank you. Well, I'm not really not doing anything a series right now that can promote. Pero I'm if anyone is looking for a property or a condominium, I'm with DMCI under Adrian Alandy, and Yeah. Oh, yun. Directing, I'm really planning to pursue it. Directing, but with acting, wala pa. I'm not doing any shows right now.
Mhm. But Adrian, we are looking forward, okay? We are excitedly looking forward to your future projects. So whether this will be a TV series, a TV drama, or movies. Nako, siguradong maganda yan. Quality yan kapag Adrian Alandy, also known as Luis Alandy. Professor, thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa iyo.
Maraming salamat, bros. Maraming salamat kay Adrian. Everyone always stay safe and have a great weekend.
Yes,
Especially now, I think Guam is in lockdown, no? So talagang people should stay at home.
Yes, thank you so much, Prof. And of course, ang ating wired man, Mr. Bojo Molina. Boj, thank you.
Yan ni Luis. Papayagan ko na tawagin akong kuya niyan ngayon. like what Professor said, have a safe weekend. Picor 1 tayo. Pandemic or condition of readiness number 1. So Guam, stay safe, be safe. If you don't need to go out, wag na po tayong lumabas. Essentials lang ang kailangan, and then spend time with your family and do things that maraming magagawa sa bahay. Okay.
Yes. And again, thank you so much, Mr. Adrian Luis Alandy. Sir, maraming salamat sa inyo.
Thank you, DJ Toots. Thank you to stay safe, everyone. God bless, and stay.
All right. Thank you so much once again, bros. And of course, Mr. Adrian Luis Alandy. And to you, Mega Mixers, mga kabayan, mga kaisla, thank you so much for always listening to your Radio Breakfast Extreme. My name is DJ Dudes, and I'm always reminding you to work hard, to be kind, to pray harder. Amazing things from God will definitely happen. Please stay disciplined. Okay? Maging disiplinado po para maipanalo natin ang laban kontra sa COVID-19. God bless everyone.